by what law you go by. So with your blinds closed and your old style heating gauge, because you don't want the government in your house, because you jack off to flowers, that's why. You're doing something hella suspicious. That's why you don't want an automatic thermostat. And, staying stupid, that is a great excuse. I mean, if you stay stupid, you can't work the remote control, so you ain't gonna get brainwashed by MTV. You can continue out your life outside and playing video games and realizing that they're good. Having the biggest dick on the block, baby. It's all about showing off your pecs and your muscles, baby. It's all about what makes you stand out besides what you see in the mirror, baby. It's all about Sesame Street and who you could be. It's all about Mr. Rogers in his magical design land. It's all about it's 2019, baby. I'm 10 feet away from my bed. And I'm talking to way more people in my hood. I don't know anyone in my hood. I choose not to know anyone in my hood. Just from an observation, in my opinion, on everything I've said so far and everything I will say in the future. Anytime you hear my mouth moving, it's my opinion. And people got assholes. People got opinions. So let's just revalidate that in your validated brain. Once you graduate from your code base, like perfected. You went all of these years to be a slave for an X-ray. Basically, it took me 4 years of college or whatever, 2 years, everything in here. It took me 4 years to hook up a pair of speakers because no one's going to hire me without that degree hanging from my wall. No one will hire me unless, I got zero. I can do it, but I've never done it. I've never done it. I've read articles and magazines that was given to me, printed up by someone for an agenda because they had everything we know in life is written from our ego, except for the Book of Christ that has zero ego written inside of it. And plus my words. When I speak intelligently up here and inspire millions, it's not the ego talking, it's character. Learn to control your character. Don't let your character control you. You ever heard that rhyme? Well, now you do. Here's the next thing. What you gonna do about it? Now that you know. Will you wake up tomorrow just as stupid as you did today? From all of the wisdom that I spit, will it just slip through your chicken fingers or chicken nuggets from Burger King? Because they're like $1. You can't get that grease all over this. Actually, you can. But you can't get grease over a 4-year college degree. So everyone is stupid. I am stupid. I am the stupidest. I am the most stupidest person alive. I take the cake, man. I got zero brain. Smoke weed all day. And just look where that got me, man. Look where doing drugs alone got me. Let me give you the money shot. Can't find the remote control. I need to a leaky faucet. Girl, you need your pipes cleaned out? Because I see it's leaking. The more I speak, the more the leak. Girl, you need your pipes clean? Good, girl. You need your pipes clean? Because I'm a pipe good. Pipe good. You know what Batman's job is right now? Batman's job for the rest of his life is to move his jaw and look good. And, think crazy. I have to have mental illness. I have to be bipolar and multi-personalities. I gotta be everything you're not able to do. Because you're just plain not allowed. And that's why people call me Batman. I ain't a bitch. Maybe you should ask that question in the mirror, though. Because you don't have to be making the same mistakes day after day after day out. You don't have to keep on laying those eggs and keep on wondering what comes first, does the chicken or the egg? The chicken comes first. You ain't got a chicken, you ain't got an egg. That's what happens, man. You gotta have a bitch right there holding the egg. So you gotta have a chicken, that egg. Takes two, really. But you should watch TV more. Because don't I speak with such excellence? A plus. Man, I'm probably the coolest person I know. Takes a lot of work to be cool. Fly around in the sky. If you could fly around in the sky, you would fly around in the sky. But here's the problem. You don't know how to do jack shit, but what those books taught you how to do. Slave, working for those paychecks so they can pay back your citizenship. There are many ways to get to the barn door. There are many ways to get you in the sack. There are many ways to get an education. There are many ways to stand by with a finger up your butthole, smiling, as this guy can probably speak complete sentences. So, and then, you lose your job because you're an idiot. You failed in school, can't speak English or grammar. You still use the word ain't, and because it's true. Still jam out with all those old cassette tapes. You are not improved, but I bet your television set has improved, and I'm glad your television set ain't got problems. I bet you want to buy a television set that's perfect, don't you? Yeah, so when you go to a job, the people want you to hold the sign at the corner of the road as you wear this mask in 500-degree weather, just like you say. Because if you don't, you're gonna get fired, and I need the top of the class who's got A's because they can follow orders, and they're the biggest dick suckers of all, but yeah, just give them their space, and soon they can be bosses and eventually get out of debt because they believe you gotta spend money to make money. Idiots ain't using their brains, man. You ain't a boss. But you can observe me as I observe losers of the century, and I figured out how to not make mistakes in life. Just look the way how GTA 5 is played. Notice we don't really like to hit stuff and dent up our car. The performance goes down. So like when I talk on top 100, this controller works 100% of the time. I do not want a controller that works. I will not accept a controller that will make mistakes. That is unacceptable in my brain. I will not be able to function if mistakes are allowed in my life. Otherwise, I might pull down my pants while I'm in the mall and start jerking off. Who's to say that I wouldn't do that if I didn't restrain myself and teach? Who's to say I wouldn't go to church and wait for someone to sing their song of their life to practice all week and I just bust out laughing in the middle of it and then walk out? Who says what's stopping me from doing that? You lose school points, homie. Definitely. All right, question in the email got answered. So we got those Google glasses projects an image on your frame. So, I'm Terminator. I can already figure it out. Took classes and everything. But I know what works. I got owner's manual. I made it. You ain't gonna read mine though, because it will not make sense. I'm sure you got an owner's manual somewhere in your glove box. Why don't you open it up where Batman stays? Why don't you open up your box? And let's see how dirty it is because no one taught you how to correctly change the oil. You just unscrewed it and let it run all over the ground because no one told you that oil is bad. Like you're not supposed to do that. Who taught you that? And how come some stuff sticks and the other stuff just slips out? Because so slippery. Like, we can't be friends because our relationship slips through the cracks. You have a crack though, right? You ain't got it long like me. I need to check before we date, see if you got a crack. I mean, I'm the only one who gets this vlog, and I need to park it every once in a while in a nice garage, tight fit, and then go boat into the sea of joy. A lifelong journey of excellence. Isn't that quench your thirst? You imagine that someday you might actually believe in something besides failure, and you might be able to make music or albums. Even like, did you see that turn I made back there on GTA 5 podcast? I made an excellent turn in GTA 5, playing as my jaw is moving. Durban poison is in effect. Durban poison, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the reason, but I'm acting out. Smoking drugs, and now my mouth won't stop moving. Batman stays. Hello, may I speak to Batman stays, please? Hold on, I'll get you Batman. Hello, this is Batman stays. Batman. Hi, may I help you? No, I just want to hear your sexy voice. Oh, thanks. I do got a sexy voice, and put myself to sleep. Put myself to bed many times. How many females will I put to sleep? As they're wiggling it millions over the course of the next, say, 1,000 years, or let's just do a low number, 1,000. 1,000 girls will wiggle it to my career. Maybe not to my face, maybe to my voice. Maybe 1,000, probably minimum in 1,000 years from now. I mean, there's not that many cassette tapes out there that people gargling the next vowel. Because it's what, 2019? Maybe we get 1 century of tuba playing. Yeah, can I get the set from? I'm only like half here, so you can like add my name in I'll talk, and then it'll show you what room I'm in. And I usually try to stay in fast rooms, 3 rooms usually. I choose from. Right now we're in issues with race. Let's continue to smoke. Yeah, you going to work on time, bro? I mean, I'd be back here playing video games till my face froth off my face. You ever done something like that? Besides finish that bag of potato chips? You ever been an overachiever? Besides taking off the trash? Or, changing your sneaky underpants? To be like, damn, I would eat myself. Would you? On a scale to 1 to 10, can I see it in a crowd? Who would eat off of their own skin? I would. The shit is delicious. Can I get buns, please? And ketchup and mustard. Some mayo, please? And a spoon. And an extra side, an extra load of sour cream as well. Damn, look, I am so good at staying home and practicing my GTA 5 skills. That is incredible. Batman. First name Batman, last name Stays. Damn, yo. No matter what car I choose, I'm just good. So if I decide to freestyle this evening, which I thought I might, but I get myself there. Yeah, it's a journey. Damn, look how well I'm playing this game, man. Oh my god, yo. Jesus is here. I swear to God, yo. There's something else here. My brain has got it tonight. I'm just saying, for the most part, like, it's there. Oh man, yo. That is incredible. Well, so we're gonna chill here, smoke our weed. You got a problem with that, bro? So I can check out all these pretty bitches. Let me go park in the street so I can check out the street corner and all the bitches after you walking by and get a mental picture for later on. But I'm waiting at the doctor's office. So wait, what am I doing? Still chill back in the car here. A nice ride. All right, there he is, chilling. Changed my bit rate earlier, and now pot players have issues. I do smoke pot. Are you racist against pot smokers? You racist? Got a problem because I'm white? You got a problem because I'm just good at what I do? Is that what you're saying? So let's put on some beats, just in case. Damn, I got some kick-ass music, man. You cannot deny that fact. My shit will make your head nod. Ain't gotta be great. I just gotta be someone. Yo, there's a thought of the day. Do you ever think in a day? Because I do. And look where it's got me, man. I'm a self-made millionaire. Smoke weed all day. I get sex every day. I got cable television and in-house internet wired. And we got premium stuff. Got my own wing of the house. My beautiful wife has got the other wing of the house. And we ballin'. So we're trying to help you out and let you be just like us. So here is my collection. Play on random. I'm gonna make my tracks 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. Sometimes they be moving too quick. So I'm gonna set myself up for success. This is how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna show board what I got here. So since I have it in GTA 5, I got high scores just like a high score in my pants. Once I start seeing achievements just get bigger and picks up more of the road, a wide load. And I gotta question other things in my life. Like, is that so? Okay, well, if it is, then here we are with my talent Jesus gave. Usually how this happens if you and I are going to take this freestyle journey, which we may. I'm going to give it a test run here in a bit, see how well we do. So let's turn up the jams and start feeling the music. Find all this at iTunes or YouTube. We're going to stick with stuff we have already, not make it too difficult. And it's just going to play at random. Find this in you. Does a stoner have 200 albums? Is just alone by himself in the trapped room, talking the walls, different multi personalities? Is that useful in today's society? Yes. People who have it probably should go in Hollywood, but it's just an alter ego for the smart people. But it's a mental illness to the broke down, needing a break type individuals. They just need to blame it on something, tired of it. No, I don't want to go into work, so, what's the name and the stigma? Okay. Can I act this way? Of lemon meringue pie, you ate it as I drive. Yeah. You see what happens? So, it's worth sticking around, homie. You see what happens. You leave me alone by myself with some drugs. Can't trust me very long. Yo, if it ever becomes illegal to speak my mind, I would definitely be in prison. Look at me, everyone. I'm still going against what all of you think. Look at me, everyone. Look, are you looking to know which box? Yo, 4 eyes. I won the prize. Spring my back band, lunch pail, on the way to class. Hit it tight, smoking my J on the side. I got a crew of egos in the bag. My mouth will dribble like you do the rag. I will thoroughly enjoy as I flush the toilet. Yeah, because whatever I speak stinks, but I can't help it. So that's just like a bad video that happens in all of them. Today I feel like that. I delete that shit, that is not happening. Hey, that was a bad one, wasn't it? Yeah, you got all kinds of problems, homies. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Great Studios. Oh, Great Studios, yeah. Good, man. Your ass over here. It's your ass over here. Yeah, it's too high, homie. Don't forget to pull up your pants. You got a Kmart and your mommy. Have some peace. Reload it with my hookah ball. Fancy y'all's knocking your head back and forth. Cause that's all we got to do now. Cause I roll in the town, you ain't crack. All the way, but I make bank. Crack. But I make bank. Got spinning on my wheelchair, LED. Lasts longer than yours, custom made. Man, I wane like 100 raid. Back wins, cause we on fire. Dumb and dumber to a studio gig. Walk out of pen. Go my head, look where we got Sunday. Rise up in our leg. It's not are we like the host of this live broadcast? I'm also the DJ and sort of the editor. And you know, I'm just chilling. I got all of these tools in front of me here at Creative Wind Studios, and it's to help you. I'm really here to help you show exactly how it's done, so you can follow me. Haven't I given you enough proof? He's late here. Stuff working on before. It's early, late, man, all sides. From like June 2018, we ballin', homie, taking it all in. Homie, we roll slowly down the driveway. Music blaring, fix rock gold. Smoke chimneys. Oh my G's. Hope you don't catch up to me. Homie's good on his flow. He can actually rap. Yeah, stop in his trap. I can actually make a beat too. Put it out. I'll let you get buy my CD. You will buy my CD. You wanna buy my CD? It's so good, so great. I'll give you 50 beautiful, original, customized tracks. I'm from my soul. You don't remember from 2005. My years experience, what I went to heaven. Give you a piece of my soul. Give you a piece of my soul. We all know well. Yeah, we suffering in hell. You can't get out of your life. This is jail. We've gone through this so many times. Say, oh well. Hold your breath, homie, hold your breath. Things in your heels. Cause someone's gonna save your ass. What you did to yourself. Man, that sucks. But puff, pass. Yeah, puff, pass. Puff, pass. That sucks, homie. But puff, pass. Yeah. Give it up to Casper. Yeah. I'm getting paid. Making that dollar. I'm getting paid. Making that dollar. I'm getting paid. Making that dollar. Yeah, getting paid. Yeah, getting paid. I'm getting paid, man, getting paid. I'm getting paid. I'm making a dollar. Making a dollar. Making a dollar. I'm getting paid. Making a dollar. Making a dollar. Making a dollar. I'm getting paid. Getting paid. Dollar bills, money trees. Dollar bills, and money trees. Dollar bills and money trees. Money trees. Dollar bills and money trees. Money trees. Dollar bills, and money trees. And money trees. If I have money, oh, I have no honey. If I don't have any bread, I have no slice to share a bit. So life's all about money. Life's all about money. A money tree. Oh, lots of money trees. Lots of money trees. Tons of money. Tons of fun. Rather be there, celebrate time on the side of gutter. I'm a mom paid for. I'd rather be driving nice Bentley, have a honey. So life's all about money. Life's all about money. Life's all about money. Life's all about pop. Life's all about getting that. I'm getting it. You gonna get that money, Holmes? Yeah, we getting it. A lot of money. Yeah, tons of fun, tons of bricks. Money trees. Money trees. Money trees. Yeah, we get a lot of money trees. A lot of money trees. Money trees. We get a lot of money trees. Growing in my backyard. Yeah, man, I used to be broke, and now all I got is cash. Sorry, man, I tried too hard, but I did it for the good cause. But now I just float in money trees. Forgive me, the desire was too much to handle. I guess it shows in the resume. Money trees. That boy's got money trees. He's got money trees. That boys. He got money trees. Yeah, got money trees. Yeah, he's got a lot of trees. Damn, as I say that every time I see him drive his Benz. I'm like, damn, why didn't I try hard? Why couldn't I be a try hard? Is that what you tell yourself? It is, don't lie. You want to be just like me. You want to idolize. Take a picture, put me in a poster. Like I did Tupac. I get down on my knees and I say holy prayer. Holy prayer as I play to remix my block. So loud, fucking tit back. This J-U-S-T-I-N, still balls. Got big balls. Digs deep when he goes deep. Digs in, goes in. 100 already make it. 300 albums, 15,000 tracks. Who the hell does that? I don't know. Oh wait, I know one guy. Creative Wind Studios. Yeah, that's right. Tip him back. I wonder what he's doing today. So on my phone, I log on to his YouTube page. Ain't a hot damn, man. As I'm taking a crap, watching his. He doesn't even look real. He ain't real, man. I know. No one's saying him. He ain't real, man. Nothing's real in this world. You got it. Hot five, number lows. Smoking his chimney chose. ODs, overdose. Online delivery, overposed. Strike it most. Delete as you dish and toast. Empty, got the biggest food, but you're still hungry. As you drive home, in your beat up Honda. Tip them back with $1,000 champagne bottles. Laughing myself to sleep, cause I got nothing to worry about besides listening to me. How we gonna get those albums done? Still I'm number one at the zeros. 777, yeah, I will take you to heaven. Get your panties wet and your dick hard. The moment you turn it on, come on. I'm just joke on, you know we play. We an actor. Who are we today? What's your name? Oh damn, I got many choices to choose from. Oh, 7 layers. Blast to know, but he's just to go. How did he come up with those layer rocks? Man, I got a straight connection from a Jesus hug. Can you repeat your question? Cause I have a hard time hearing. Nah, actually I don't. I got the sound of gold. Strike a pose. On the pole. Got this magical wand. It'll make you dance on. Put your legs on the enemy machine. So easy. Who are we today? Out of nowhere. To pull your high horse off the pedestal. I told you that my resume stays stick and stone. Black gold. Never move when my lawnmower drops down. You're just a weed, packing in a bowl and smoke it clean. My lungs, we're back in Jesus does. I'm from heaven. I chose to live it one more time as I swing the dice in sevens. I'm gonna play this violin, hitting the tune, give you goose and bumps. So you like my tune, raggedy rock. You're asking WTF, he did it again, but he looks so girl in a nerd hat. That's my style, you don't have to buy. Here's the exit door size. I ain't looking you to look around, but I can point the mirror back at your lip. Damn, he looks funny. Did your mom dress you, or did your lady? But a bad choice. Please don't tell me, cause the story might boil over in your face. I see it, so let's just not attack you down from your colorful bulletproof shoes. Cause I got switchblades to cut your noose. Keep on playing games, cause I just celebrate, talk tough. And that all, at midnight, that's when we clock out and we become the nerd. That's right, E.T. phone home again. We ain't playing, but we produce some angel shit. Get that. Homie B gonna get that sooner or later. Let me drive this game, cause I'm on fire. I'm no longer on trial, wait for S. Cause this is not a mistake. Life could be what you make. As a full-time job, straight out the oven. Damn, tastes good. Doesn't need extra salt, no extra sweetness. His grind is grind, clean the crumbs. Send you back home, try again, question your job. Cause I showed up here out of the blue, telling you Doctor Who. Since a kid, keep on beating your fiddle, you meet. What? I still playing my video games, ain't phased. But it sounds good. Surrounded sound, still asking yourself, damn, how can I be him? I don't know, man. Just stop looking, do. I'm just a human just like you. A lot of tragedies and a breeze. Touches of death as the aftermath. Special ingredients. I don't know what I'll swing you in circles class. You question in too much. Cause the devil lives within. Think the devil's coming your way. I got self-defenses. It's just I don't believe that I'm above top 100. Not 101, I believe. Full confidence, and that's scary. I'll play this game. Just live on my dick first and show you so you can get insecurities first. Why'd you vote? I like to do my job well and learn from this hard-earned road. Period. I don't know what you're ever about, man, but I gotta run a business. And we gotta do certain things, certain kind of way. So don't judge me or how I'm eyelids, an uppercut to leave a mark. You messing with the tough one of the bunch. Fella bad, nah, just missing in action rehab. Just show the Mia, action-packed and drama-filled. That's the only thing getting it in. Besides you being in jail, you should know what it is, but you don't, cause you're blind as a bat. I hope you get well, I feel better. Winters come, but winters go. Hoping on a better, so I feel better. Days of rock bottom sucks when you ball and chain to the sickness. Hey, man, ball and chain to the sickness. Could've had something there. Well, I can't wait till the CD comes out, so I can finally do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing, homie. I'm working under a year. Gotta be a genius to do what all I gotta do in these time limits. I mean, I'm only a smart dude of where I sit. I'm dumb as shit. I wanna be straight up and honest, yo. I'm stupid as shit. But in my zone, homie, I got it own. I just wanna get one thing straight with you, man. I'm dumb. Probably fail Jeopardy every question. Homie, things ain't right in my head for a long time. So I gotta put all that source and energy and channel it until I made myself a genius. Yo, maybe I am special, cause they say special people aren't in touch music. And if that's what it takes to touch music, then I wanna be special. I wanna be special ed, short bus. You gotta be part of the cool crowd, man. Look at my wheelchair. It's got double rubs. Yeah, dual batteries will never run out of my iPad. Homie doing wheelies. I got breaker bars, so ain't break my butt. When I do wheelies, hitting the turbo button, cause I kick roll. Yeah, I kick roll. I kick roll. I just wanna say today was totally unexpected. It's supposed to be a bad day for me. As bad. So let's think about what this is. So we already know I have an inflammation problem going on all up in this area, but it's not caused from what you think. And so my surgeries and this constant pain, so my body is screwed up from the start. And I am lately used to just sitting in one place, let's not move, let's not talk a lot. And that gets me through the day, whatever I need to do, focus here instead of here. I can focus here instead of my body is like in really bad shape. So I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, like it's in really bad shape. There's nothing wrong with it. Think of it as it's not in bad shape. It just feels like it's in bad shape. So it's not in bad shape. I am perfectly fine. That rule number one that you got to get over yourself is, yeah, you feel broken. You feel all of this, but everything coming back in the x-rays, everything's healing fine. Everything is fine. So here's what it feels like though, a sliver in your finger. And it feels like there's been a sliver stuck in my L4, L5 for years. Because same pain. Doesn't get bigger, it doesn't go smaller. It's like a sliver that is just stuck in your finger. It doesn't get worse, you can't make it inside. So think of it like when you do this, you start to irritate it and it gets red. Well, same thing's happening on the inside. And that's why I'm on these pain drugs, because I feel this sliver that no one knows where it's at. Point, draw you a dot and come back next year and draw the same dot, not moving anywhere. Same place. Feels like darn sliver, something that is jammed into a nerve. It's it. Simple shit, right? Nah, they got me on Dilaudid. They got me on this other kind of pain drug. It starts with an NU, Naca or something. Nucinta. I think that's the word. It's just a sliver though, in my spine. Come down to the conclusion that's what it is. 9 full years old, and all of the TV ads that you watched over the years were just propaganda, until you actually went on the other side and, enrolled into their lifelong rehabilitation programs for something you didn't really sign up for. Yeah, please put a fusion in my back. Somewhere in the deep fine print there was a sliver, and you might be on pain pills for the rest of your life, and they start calling your case complex. No, it's not. But you ain't gonna find no doctor to start, am I gonna be knocked out when he cuts me open? Are they gonna put something down there so I can tell him where to go? Because what's the plan? Are they just gonna cut me open and then it's like, peekaboo, what's going on down here? Maybe just finger in there and rattle some shit up and, maybe not dope me up on some meds that I can actually feel it. Like, what's the goal here? There is no roadmap. The machines have limits. And I'm not sure you want to call that the sky, because I thought the sky was higher than what these machines are able to look at. Besides, don't they cost like $500,000 and like $3,000 per scan, and you still can't see a damn sliver? What the hell's wrong with these people, man? So you go down this road of like, number one, yes, you're my savior. There's a shortage of nurses. Yeah, God bless all the nurses and the nurse practitioners who think they want to be doctors, wearing the dick around for assistant, just trying to be everything you can be within your limits. But I got permission to inject you with something even though I'm not qualified for. And once you start finding out all of this stuff about the secret avenues, the secret hallways of hospitals, what really goes on, what does it take to work an operating machine, what does it take, and you find out that you're getting scammed, there's nothing you can do about it. And then you realize, once you've been in mental institutions quite a few times, you're older, you get a more hook and view on life, especially if you watch documentaries and other cultures. But if all you ever study is your own, you're going to be stuck in this reliable, believable truth that you rely on. Whereas if you mess it up and ruin it by watching other countries in Africa videos, airports, pilots of the Congos, that's easy to find. Once you watch all the air crash investigation videos, you start going to Congo. Oh, there's actually a place down there in South Africa where it looks terrible. And I'm glad to be in my rotating bed with my feet up looking at my iPad because it looks sad down there. I am happy to, in a way, be suffering my sufferings in 2019 because I realized how good I actually got it compared to the other parts of the world, which, wisens me up a bit, sobers me up, and be like, I shouldn't complain about an empty cookie box or throw temper tantrums because my batteries in my remote aren't, I can't watch TV anymore, and that's just affecting my whole week. I'm too lazy to go to the grocery store to get battery replaced. I probably could see more because that's my job as a writer. I just got to consume and somehow put it together. How do I put all of this information I've learned together in one sweet pack delivered to you? I think it's a lifelong tragedy. It's a lifelong discipline. And I'm not this person who I used to be. I've changed a lot since these surgeries, and a lot of these traits that I got now, I never had. And I'm not sure how I broke free from that. Maybe it was the move. I'm sure that was the start because I was ready to hang myself in 2009. And before I made this move out to Colorado and be like a handwritten artist. So that set me apart from everyone and just gave me a new start in outlook. And then I was like, my back hurts. Sort of thing, I was carrying the TV and my spine compressed on itself and I collapsed to the floor. So that what happened in L4 and L5. It was a television set that did me in. And we still got the television set too, but it was that television set that did me in. 55-inch LCD. I think I weighed about 110 pounds and I carried up this flight of stairs. And everything went okay. I set it down and then I went and sat down. 30 seconds after that, I could feel my muscles tighten to where it was it's okay, that's enough. And you start screaming because you can't stop it. And it's just like your leg being grinded. You see it happening, but you can't stop it. And all you do is scream. Sort of the same thing that I was facing because my spine was crushing itself. The muscles, it wasn't the TV that broke it, it was my muscles. So it was a lifelong quest of dehydration. I didn't understand why water is very important. Because it makes sure your spine has cushions so you're not bone on bone. And that's where part of my body and a lot of it is getting, because first half of my life I neglected water. So the cushion between the vertebrae and the spine, they aren't as thick. And some they rub together when you do something. And then you take being a computer nerd, sitting in a chair all damn day or sitting in bed, work for 36 hours on your keyboard, get so tired you can't do it no more. Sleep sucks, It was one of those phases where sleep sucks. And I didn't understand I didn't appreciate what sleep is, and I didn't understand that until after the surgeries. So, mind you, that when I went up to heaven the first time, this is the real story, not bullshitting you. So fast forward, boom, I'm in heaven, and I'm up there, it's sort of like I was compelled to say, do you have anything to say? And I do remember saying, I ain't done rapping yet, or we ain't done rapping yet, like alter egos. That's where the name Wadri came up, interesting name. Looked it up on the internet, and it was a horse. Forget what kind of horse, but it had something to do with a horse. So imagine coming back in this life with we ain't done rapping yet as your first code, and everything came in after. That was the boundary, sort of lays it out for you. And everything after that became weird. Then the surgeries happened, and then the ex-wife, you find out that she's dead, and you start going through these things was it something I said? Was it something that I made? And that affects you as you're going through this level 10 pain journey. Little did I know it would still last up to this day. 9 years later, we're still battling the same god-awful pain. And there's no way out. There is none. So I try not to complain much about something that can not be done. It doesn't kill my spirit, but I remember the days when I was so against anti-depression pills. And granted, I still am, but maybe this was, God's way of explaining to me that these pills are here for a reason. So level 10 pain, you can last, I'd say, for 7 years before something breaks in your mind. and you start to cry every day. You can probably rewind time and go back to in the early parts of 2018. I'm sure I'd have some on YouTube. We have been recording that long, yes, of all this boring shit. And you would see me cry quite often. And it wasn't because I was a weak bitch, but it was because I was emotionally drained from this massive amount of pain. And also I believed that these drugs suck. These drugs will keep me from everything that I want to be. But I can't, my face hurts from crying so much. So I had to go on. Your whole lifestyle is changed from a sliver that MRIs can't find in your spine. Sucks. So here we are on all these drugs. And I don't know if I asked for it. I wanted that day when I carried up the TD to go away. But ever since that day, I've been in pain. Like 10 years. Because this injury happened in 2009, but that's for 10 years. And look who I am. Look who I was before. So do I really want to complain? If maybe this injury made who I am. Maybe it's the disabilities in my life that made the successes. Maybe that's how I should look at it. Versus everything positive and everything negative. Maybe it's the negative that influences the positive. And it's the positives that can influence the negative. So if you get your mind twisted in the right direction, when you clock in, something happened, desk fell apart and everything crashed to the floor. What mood should RoboCop go into? Should he be in hysterical screaming, fight for life, or should he be like, shit, all right, show's over, we go, fix it. I want to get these beat CDs done because we got 47 beat CDs as an hour up. And we just made more yesterday and the day before. We were layering quite nice. Things have been working out smoothly here lately. And I like to say it's these drugs I'm on. It's this lifestyle I've created to help the suffering. And yeah, it's suffering. If you want my lifestyle, then you also got to take the pain too. If you want to learn how to make my beats, then you also got to learn how to take the pain too. And it's when you say that then people are like, nah, maybe not. It's when you start taking my life and you're like, damn, I wish I was him. You have to take in these drugs that screw up your concentration, your thought, it takes away some of your emotion. That's why I don't have much facial expressions. Because when I was young, I was on this stuff called prolixin canoate. It was drugs that would shoot in your muscle once every 2 weeks. And that's how I got my medicine, because I hated taking pills. I took them all my life. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do this anymore. Only until I moved out of Nebraska did I drop that life of mental ball and chain to physical ball and chain. So hopefully I'm gonna make a bunch of money and just feel, I'm not gonna feel happier, but maybe for once I won't feel so trapped. I don't mind being trapped. This life is okay. I'm not complaining about my life. I actually enjoy it. I feel like it's a privilege, and I look at it as a privilege. I don't try to believe as I'm, top shit. It is what it is, man. There's no one for this job. This is what I got. Let's just try to do the best we can without offending large amounts of people. So let's get in there somehow so we affect them in a good way, since life affected us, and we are so experienced on life's affecting us and controlling my emotions when my brain tells me it's the worst. Nah, I just don't remember the x-ray. Yo, that's confusion. What do you do? Can't tell yourself no. Nah, yo, that ain't right. Because your brain's sending you pain signals that, is through the roof. But what test do we got to measure pain signals? We ain't that smart, man. We don't even know what causes Alzheimer's. And it's not aluminum, and it's not aluminum. Although I read some bad information up there. Who would do that? Who would sit back and be like, there have been no studies on if aluminum causes Alzheimer's, even though they're having conversations that aluminum may cause. And then they even though we have found no discrepancies on some Alzheimer's website, many still believe that it's damn, this. It's why even write the art of the beautiful world? Not what you think it is, but oh well. I will not change how you think of me. All I can do is my job, which I feel secure under, and it's the job that takes credit, not me. I realize that I'm expendable here, because, there's no one that can really come in here and be like, okay, I'm the new Justin and Casper. Nah, but what we're making here is a plan. It's a plan out of hell. So if you follow the plan right, you can find happiness. One way to find happiness, if you're into music, if you need something to do, I got a pinpoint detailed plan here that you could practice off of. It's all practice material. That's the reward bar. Before I start, I know the end. It's gonna be, yeah, good job, it's just practice. It may end out there in CD, yes, but it's just go in. Yeah. Yeah. I be a complicated piece of shit. Hold off on the plans. I'm white and I'm rap. Cause Polly gotta crack up, Polly gotta crack up, Polly gotta crack up, yeah. I see you, you can't hide, yeah. Not, you can't hide. Polly wanna crack up, Polly wanna crack up, Polly wanna crack up. Not, homie, we not, Polly wanna crack up. Hot damn, man. $5 please to attend the show. Fuck. You know what time it is? It's time to get down, get down. It's time to get down. I'd like to know what time it is. Time to roll it up, the dice in. Shoot for 7. Yeah, I bang, homie. I paint. We paint, homie. We paint. We ain't looking, homie. We ain't. We drive, man, down these dark roads. I see them feel ghosts. Hypnotized. Do I exist, man? Since 2005, I've been burning with new desires. Shooting higher with every basket. Homie, we try. Do what you try. And if we come close, next time we'll come closer. And we'll get it straight tonight. That's your future reprise. suppression is king. Homie, when you wanna win the game, you can't hold me back. I've been built. I'm trying to stay the same. Number one in my game. Number one in my game. I've been trained to be number one in my game. Number one in my game. I've been trained to be number one, homie, in my game. You always lose. I always win. You cannot fool the master of who's me. I'd have you participate, but instead, I'll wipe your smile play. You'll be going home. I'll try and sit instead. Country one, we always win. Number one, we always win. Number one, number one, we always win. I like to see you try, homie. I'd wipe you try, homie. I send you home, try it, and never come back. It's the game to stay. Forever, don't be paid. Always on it. We think we lie. No one will win. We will take the trophy home. Yeah, homie. I just straight up don't care if you are losing or if you already lost. I guess that's the way Jesus wanted it. How you doing, Holmes? Yeah, you're fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, you're fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Woo! Man, I know how to move my jaw. And there's a few things out of line that you just keep your mouth closed. And it's one, you always tell her that she looks good. And number two, you gotta pick her up, cause it's constantly a POS says why. Righty. Number one, the vibration. Girl, you underreacting. Why you ain't wanna leave me here? Why you ain't wanna leave me here? But you stuck by my side, she ain't wanna leave. She says, to high tide, girl, you're on fire. I like how you move me. You got a beautiful mind and an intelligent soul. I wanna make you mine forever and ever. How do I get those out in words? Man, you must be a nerd, cause only you can this. Things like that. You gotta be a P-I-M-P, P-I-M-P, P-I-P-I-M-P. No one likes say, unless you're a wannabe. You wanna be me. No one likes it, unless you wanna be me. Wanna be me. Wanna be me. Homie, I walk the road just right. I get people checking me out, cause I know they wanna be me. I can't help it how I move my jaw, I move my butt, I move these legs. I can't help it when I move it just right. It ain't my fault if I move it just right. It ain't my fault if I know how to do it. Why don't you hit on the leaders that can teach others how to do it? Giving it some fluid. 15 warnings, it's not enough. You need one more for scholar. You think you'll talk, homie, you low grade, like spoiled milk. Don't wanna come close to you, cause all you ordered was HBO. You're very tolerable. Here we ride with joints in the hand. We got girls on the arms, making dollar bills out of spit rhymes. You're always gonna be a loser. Always gonna be a loser your entire life. Damn, why don't you hook up your room on the door? The dullest in sight. Make yourself at home, why don't you? And finish the bag of chips. Cause down here we run, mind goes for hours. We take daily showers. How will we get you rhyme? Hard time. Paid well, play hard, work hard. Stay muscular, you a puny nerd. You ain't whipping ass up. Vocalist, stop it on us. We want it all, baby, but we don't want no one to call us. Shot call us. You a sticky breath, ain't brushed your teeth, and will look like monks. Why don't you get some college education? Maybe you wouldn't be living in mom's house. Maybe you still wouldn't be stuck.
Breakaway 1, raising the bar again.
Silly shit, can't compete, can't slide with me. No woman can ever throw me down. Big Daddy's in the house, check out his rhyme. Nah, sis, check out his profile. Step up my side, damn, he's a genius. He's a genius. Step aside, hold it, got more cold. Damn, don't get it all. Go brick, go 20 tips, go step, go mindset. Royalty material, you think gay. What time can we lay, hey? You ain't made, hey. You just straight up go, house been, ain't playing me. You wanna be played out the door, like a basketball game. You ain't shit, homie. Just another reminder that you got played, homie. You got played. Hot pets, get hot gold shit. You got gold balls. You ain't say the masters. Stella and full of a team talk that your mom and dad won't let you play in their house. Cause it's despicable. Bring your corny ass back to donut land. Cause your applicant's been denied. We don't want tainted blood ruining our good thing. The fuck out of here. Hatred, what I mean. Whoa, rape to the top. And other thing in jail. Smoking up the top, fill up the bowl. Got a gallon, so bring a jar. Steady little bag that you probably have. Homie, we stars. We be bowling, 16-inch ribs. You wanna buy some donuts to make my wife happy? And then I could get my dick sucked for once instead of watching TV. Of looking like a loser if I made some extra money. My wife, well, her pussy would get wet. So I'm glad that my boss made me donuts. My boss gave me donuts, more donuts. Now I get the puss. Action, now I get it all thanks to you. I come into work happy because I got laid. Yeah, man, I knew that was the work. That was my great thinking all along. Yeah, you figured me out. No, you don't need to figure me out because I'm the what? Greatest boss ever. Yeah, greatest boss ever. Yeah, you know it. I'll just load up the bowl. I'll load up the bowl, sir. Yeah. I will serve you. I'll load up this bowl. Load it on my toes. Yeah, thank you. Faster, please. Quick, doesn't take this long to load up a bowl. Thank you. Baby, I like how you move your tongue. Oh, yeah. I like how you move your tongue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, round in circles. I'ma take you to the Outback when we get done with work. But buy you a steak, baby, so I can put my steak in your oven. You mind? 5. Marinate. Yum, I love it nice and juicy. To the toast, to the best of us. Yeah, I'm the one you will fall in love with. I am that one, your knight in shining armor. Will save you from the tree. I will save you. I will save you from the evil. Save you from the streets. I will save you from all of the bad choices. Cause I'm a genius. I ain't gotta laugh at my own jokes. I got over it. What gives? That I smoke it. What gives? Smoke it. What gives? What gives, Holmes? Like, really? That's how you treat a friend? Get out of your home. We don't want you here anyway. You can't do your job correctly. Cause we try to sell a product. And who wants to buy mistakes? Go make your apple pie and tell me if it's good. Cause just like this job, I bet it sucks. Cause you ain't meant to be here. I see it written all over your face. Not enough money and time could heal what you've done to yourself. So I've let it go. Be like, fired. We don't need you. Damn, man, hold us down. Cause we wear crowns. Fired. Get out of here, man. I don't need you anyway. Hold us down. You fired. Yeah, you hope you get your last paycheck. Cause you know you're desperate. But fired. For CEOC all the day. Man, I'm up here chilling. No one will never get my ass busted. Look at all these desperate lookers. Who should I hire today? Who's got the most spirit? Who's been trained? Of it all, Just ain't gotta look too far. Wonder why your face ain't right, man. Need to take you to the level 4 metal ward. Get that shit fixed. That's why you'll get it. Get it. Yeah. Alright, so one more hour, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're gonna start merging these onto a waveform. I'm ready to move forward, so I celebrate today. So I'm kinda cocky, but not really cocky. Only in the studio. I'm like poker face wherever I go. Yeah, poker face. Yeah, poker face. Give me reasons why I shouldn't. Yeah, man, we pounded. Hopefully my microphone is okay, because we added something new over here. So I'm curious. I got 2 days I didn't listen to. I could be severely disappointed. But we're gonna start that tonight. Video editor. No, we making a round. I'm making my rounds. Making my rounds, man. Some days I feel possessed from all this stress. I'm not sure if my hair's more gray from my career, all this pain. And we be suffering every day. I'm already late on my hydrocodones. The lattes on top of this other one. Shit, I should be chilling, not moving, making my future worse. Grind becomes one of the worst things to exist. So we sound different out there because we do. We're double compressed. So I got you going, run through. Hey, I know how to master shit. I'm still loud in some areas, yes. All my iPads are dying, man. Backs hurt, my feet are cold. Man, there are many reasons why I should quit right now, man. I don't know. Can I go another hour, slay myself here? Ain't no fear. I don't know, man. My feet feel like ice cubes. Thanks for turning off the heat so I can freeze. Feel like, nah, homie, it'll be a breeze. It'll just be one more thing to achieve.
Yeah. Sorry about that last dip. Well, maybe I'm just high, but I'm just trying, trace it. I'm gonna restart the mixture here, so we can begin this, man. Like, holy shit, we've been working on this for a long ass time, and it's about time I show you my skills on this brand new piano. But the mixing in the background, I think I am gonna order it, but it's the Breakaway 1 full FM core. I'll be watching this 10 years from now. This is an irrelevant thing, but I just want you guys to know what I'm thinking of upgrading the PC to the mixer. And sometimes that's what I play a lot of stuff to mix. Like I do now, like I really enjoy. And let me scoot that closer. I really enjoy this style of mixing, how corny as it may be. Everything's about timing, and everything in my projects is about timing. And to me, that's why it's so simple, because I have a strategy to this madness. But what you're listening to is live mixing. You got acapella on one side and a beat. Oh, but that's what it is the entire time, man. Oh man, so is my iPad the culprit. Wasn't me. Let's have something going on in the background. Oh my god, it stopped. Oh my god, it stopped. Huh, my voice sound more tinny today.
sound straight. A bunch of bitches that were like saying your name. Shit, they were like, damn, they were playing one of your jams. They were like, play one of your jams, homie.
Oh yeah, we cut it back. Let me turn on my gate so I sound decent. So yeah, that's live mixing. And right now, you know, it was my iPad the culprit, and damn, you know, I'm very hot in here. So what I wanted this whole time was basically a $20 item that powered my iPad, as my iPad could use the iConnect MIDI as a sound card. It's my second one out of a few. And I like it, okay, because it ties into this thing. And I guess I forget how I did it. And you guys can't see what I'm doing. Maybe you can. But I gotta reset my stuff now because. But anyway, y'all know what's going on, man. I don't need to explain this to you. So it looks like we have a short somewheres, and now I need to go find it. So I'll be back here in a bit, listening to the auto mixing Frankenstein I built. You know, beta version.
Yeah, homie, that's who I work for. All that kind of stuff and more. I would really like to say, oh, please can't you down your shoes? Instead, I let it slide. Like, damn it, gotta look up to me, child. What kind of people am I breeding in this company? I'm confused, because it says on your applicant that you were smart. And that's a red flag, because you got Employee of the Month award. Homie, got Employee of the Month award. Something to work for. Man, bad habits push down the sniff a line of cocaine. You thought you did a lot of drugs, but you ain't done enough. You can subscribe to my page before you leave. Subscribe to my friend, because we got money to make and more tracks to drop. Albums, shout out, and skills. Turn to talent, erect all, rectify. Your reader's eyes, spin self-discipline, slow, anger in deep depths. Pupils homes, you're gonna know your stones. That's why we ride in advance. Don't speechless. Thank you for attending my convention. You knew all along I would succeed, cause I heard it dripping from your lips. That's why I throw mini parties with no reserves. All we got time is winning awards and chili. Around the world, back eating chili. Multi-credit, overdose, multi-talented. Smoke the joke, shit things ain't right. Look at complete, you know deals. You give shivers when it's real. I scope smooth. Tongue, what the ghost rays. The ghost rays. You be all, homie. I believe in your bluff. I believe that you got nothing to show, cause I'm real. You're the fakest. You ain't the deal. Just look at your resume. It's a damn shame, homie. It's a damn shame. You didn't get far. They told me you ain't no flaw, cause we went farther. You're psycho ass. Thank you, but no. Thank you, but no. Doing 12 steps. You missed one. Relapse. Weak-minded souls need healing. Maybe you should go find yourself a bowl to cry in, cause you're lost. You drive hard, but you're wasting everyone's time. Misleading energy. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. I got 15 more minutes, man. Give it all I got, whatever that means. Play the parts. That's the slogan under that, saying some crazy shit, man. But know that this doesn't affect me. I forget the moment you begin roasting. You ain't a challenge. You a weakling. Your ego is too high. That's your downside. That's why you ain't clicking, cause you ain't right. You're still on your high. A high time, you still on your high. A high time, you still on your high. Yeah, I feel high, man. Your high time, you still on your high. Damn, should we just roll out the red carpet too? High time, the red carpet. Damn, should we just roll out the red carpet too? The red carpet. Yeah, and you say yes. Wonderful. Well, we got red carpet. Hold on just a minute. We will fix this up. I think I'm the one that needs Prozac. Forgive me, the customer's always right. Forgive my eyes. I don't see the point in it at sight. You can rest assured that your dollars will spend. I smoke green all day. I ain't gonna get cancer any day. Inclusive, but yet so exclusive. I got the keys to many mortgages. I got keys. Keys. You got keys. You'll never get out of debt. You got keys. You'll never get out of debt. Homie, you'll be working at that job forever. You won't get out of this place. You know this is hell. You know you hate your job. You ain't know. You ain't know. That's why you ask questions. I don't know. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions, man. Stop it. Doing extra. You're doing too much right now. See, if you would just close your mouth and listen, maybe you would be included in the team. But since you know it all and everything, You know, we just give you the extra slice of pizza because we don't want to deal with the temper tantrums. I mean, we ain't want to deal with temper tantrums no more. Because we ballers. We own semi-trucks for my materialistic merchandise that you're gonna buy. About gold and marble floors, smoky my green. As I donate all my money, this is all I do, yeah.